Okay, I'm doing direct upload. I hope this works. Angry Canuck. I'm going to give you the moments of attention that I think you somewhat crave. I think you are like the gentle troll or something in a lot of ways. And in a way that's okay, but this is an example of where I think you go too far. Let me just tell you what I think of this. You have many times been asking in my videos uh, if I'm drunk or stoned. Now, first of all, I've told you that I believe I do this recreationally, and that it's obvious that I have drunk and been pretty, fairly intoxicated, um, because I've drunk right on camera. It's obvious. So in principle, uh, you know, I'm, you know, I don't owe you not to. I don't think there's any issue of quality or anything like that. When I go back and look at those videos, they may be more simple-minded, but I never say something that I don't pretty much still agree with. So, uh, so that's one thing. So you think I'm gonna answer in every single video whether I had a drink or not? No, I'm not. And as for you saying drunk or stoned, pick one. Uh, are you seriously asking me a question of whether I break the law or not on public internet video? Is that seriously what you were doing? That's a bit beyond the gentle troll area into the conniving. That's insulting. I'm in the United States. I don't know about you, but I have a Fifth Amendment right to not incriminate myself. A policeman cannot even ask me that question um, and demand an answer. But you can? Yeah, I don't think so. And I'm not going to report to you every time unless you can argue that it's on topic. If I am talking about that or responding to a video of yours about um, various intoxicating substances and how they affect theory of mind, of course, altered mental states are crucial to a study of mind. And I pointed out in Mentum debates that, of course, heroin addicts have something to say insightful on heroin one way or another that can be deciphered at least from their experiences. So, uh, you don't have to take heroin to get an idea of what it's like, what its affect is. Um, there's other things like, I was once prescribed Valium because I had an eye tick when I was, was twitching for a while when I was young. They gave me some Valiums. Very interesting and gentle. I could see why you wouldn't want to get hooked on them. But, I get an idea of the depressive nature of depressants that way. And there are, categories of uh, drugs. Coffee speeds you up. People know a little bit about what it's like for a drug to make you hyper. There's that class of drugs. If we're talking about that, then you might want to say, "Ooh, were you hyper when you did this video?" Yeah, I'd had a gallon of coffee. Then that might be on topic. But for you just to answer it every time, it's an obvious troll thing. I don't appreciate it. And I'm going to call it out. And, the sense in which it will bother me if you keep asking is just that I'm going to ignore you. I have no problem ignoring people. I won't have to block you unless, I have very specific, rules about blocking. I don't really feel that if you want to make a fool of yourself asking and getting ignored with that question, then go ahead. But I have a personal kill file. I don't have to answer my phone when it's ringing and you're calling with caller ID. That's my right. So anyway, yeah, that's why that pisses me off, and I think you're kind of weaselly to be asking such a question. But you're Canadian. I don't know if you don't have the Fifth Amendment, then or obviously you don't have the Fifth Amendment, but maybe you have some other law similar. Whatever. You know, I can't believe you would do it. It's an asshole-ish thing to keep asking. You're being a prick. You must know that. Okay. Peace out, because, I like gentle trolling, okay, but, I'm gonna, being a prick's a being a prick no matter whether you smile and say it with your little soft voice or not.